If you are watching this before the first Maghrib of Ramadan, this might be the most important video you will see all year. Because most Muslims, yes most, will enter Ramadan emotionally excited, but spiritually unprepared. And by the time Eid comes, they will feel that quiet regret again. I could have done more. I could have changed. Don't let that be you. There is one action done on the first day of Ramadan that can decide your entire month. Not your diet, not your sleep schedule, not even how much Quran you plan to read. And it's not what you think. Right now, somewhere in France, a revert is preparing for her very first Ramadan. No Muslim family, no childhood memories of fasting, just sincerity and a trembling heart. She told a friend, "I want this Ramadan to define who I become." Right now, in Gaza, a brother is fasting under the sound of drones and explosions. No certainty of tomorrow. Yet he says, "If this is my last Ramadan, I want it to count." Right now, in London, a sister decided on the first day of Ramadan last year to end a 10-year addiction. One decision, one day. Today, she says that choice rewrote her future. This is what the first day can do. The first day is not just the beginning of a month. It is the opening of a door that may not open for you again. And the way you step through it determines everything that follows. Before we continue, I want you to do something powerful. Comment right now, "This Ramadan is different." Not casually, not emotionally, with intention. Because the moment you declare change, you stop being a passive observer and you become someone ready to transform. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. The big problem. Why most Ramadans fail. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most Ramadans don't fail because of laziness. They fail because of lack of direction. We enter Ramadan emotionally hyped. New Quran. Ramadan playlists. I'm going to change this year. But there is no structured intention, no spiritual strategy, no written goals. We fast from food, but not from distraction. We pray at night, but scroll for hours after. We feel inspired, but we don't decide anything concrete. An inspiration without structure always fades. I once met a businessman in Dubai, successful, disciplined in work. He told me, "I've fasted over 20 Ramadans. Same routine every year. By Shawwal, I'm back to normal." Then one Ramadan, on day one, he wrote just 3 goals. Repair my marriage, exit all riba-based dealings, pray Fajr in the mosque daily. He didn't aim for perfection. He aimed for clarity. That Ramadan changed him. Conversations at home softened. He restructured contracts step by step. And for the first time in years, Fajr became non-negotiable. Nothing magical happened. He just became intentional. Look at the story of Musa. His meeting with Allah was not accidental. He prepared, he journeyed, he sought. And Yusuf did not become a leader randomly. Prison refined him. Patience shaped him. Strategy elevated him. Elevation follows preparation, always. So here is the directive you must understand. Ramadan doesn't change you. Your decision on day one changes you. If you've ever reached Eid feeling the same, be honest. Have you ever finished Ramadan feeling unchanged? Type yes or no in the comments. Because awareness of the problem is the first step to transformation. The life-changing action Declare war on your biggest sin. Here's where everything shifts. The first day of Ramadan is not just another day. It is a doorway to a version of yourself you've been dreaming about. If you dare to act. On day 1, choose one sin, not 10, not 5, 1. Then do something radical. Publicly commit to leaving it for the entire 30 days. Don't just say it to yourself. Say it to your family, friends, or even on social media if it helps you stick. And here's the secret. Replace it with one worship habit. One tiny action repeated daily. That's your lever for transformation. Examples. Porn addiction, arrow. Replace it with nightly Quran reading. Backbiting, arrow. Replace it with daily dhikr. Missing Fajr, arrow. Replace it with attending the mosque. Real story. A young man in Canada struggled with endless distractions online. On the first day of Ramadan, he deleted all social media apps. He felt fear, boredom, and doubt. By day 10, he was reading Quran nightly. By day 20, he started tahajjud prayers. And now, 2 years later, it's part of his identity. A new normal he could never have imagined. Look at history. For inspiration, Umar ibn al-Khattab was walking to commit one of the gravest sins, intending to kill the Prophet. One decisive moment changed the course of his life and the lives of millions. Muhammad transformed people with one shift of heart, one moment of clarity, one decisive action. Science even supports this. Neuroplasticity plus spiritual momentum. Your brain records the first action as a template. Day 1 shapes day 30. The first choice imprints a neurological and spiritual path that your later actions follow. Don't aim to be perfect. Aim to be decisive. Public commitment. Tell someone. Micro goal focus. One habit, one sin. Immediate action framing. Do it now. Don't wait. Comment trigger. Comment the one habit you will leave. Be brave. This is your turning point. Day 1 is the day you stop being passive. It's the day you step into transformation. Small, decisive, unstoppable. Write a day 1 covenant with Allah. If day 1 of Ramadan is your launchpad, then your first covenant with Allah is the fuel. Grab a notebook, a piece of paper, anything tangible. Don't do this in your head. Thoughts fade. Words on paper last. Write, Ya Allah, this Ramadan I want. Then be specific. 3 du'as you desperately want answered. 1 fear you want Allah to remove from your heart. 1 habit to destroy that has held you back. 1 habit to build that will change your future. This is your day 1 blueprint. It's the promise that anchors your intentions to reality. Real story. A revert sister in Germany had always struggled with wearing hijab publicly. She feared judgment, rejection, and ridicule. On the first day of Ramadan, she wrote her dua on paper. Courage to wear the hijab sincerely for Allah. By day 10, she stepped outside wearing it for the first time. She said it felt like the words she had written manifested into courage, into action, into reality. This is not magic. This is spiritual psychology and divine alignment. Writing your covenant is a signal to your mind, your heart, and to Allah. I am serious. I am committed. I am ready. Quranic parallels. Maryam withdrew sincerely in devotion and prayer. Allah responded to her isolation, her dua, her trust. Noah prayed persistently for years, refusing to give up, proving that writing, speaking, and committing to dua matters. Directive. Write it before Maghrib of day one, not in your head, on paper. Comment trigger. Type covenant if you will write yours today. This day one covenant is more than words. It is a promise, a strategy, and the spiritual foundation for a Ramadan that can truly change your life. Transform Fajr of day one into a turning point. The first Fajr of Ramadan is not just another prayer. Most people treat it casually. They wake up late, rush, maybe pray alone, maybe miss it entirely. But spiritually, the first Fajr sets the tone for your entire month. Here's how to make it transformative. Pray Fajr in congregation, if possible. The energy of the mosque, the collective focus, the rhythm of the Ummah, it multiplies the blessing. Sit quietly for 10 minutes in dhikr. Let your heart speak to Allah before the day begins. Make 3 specific du'as, not vague wishes. Be precise. Ask for guidance, strength, and change. Real story. A student in Malaysia had ignored Fajr for years. On the first Fajr of Ramadan, he made the effort to attend the mosque. He said it felt like a rebirth. The sun rose, the Quran recited, the dhikr echoed, and in that moment, he felt spiritually awake for the first time in years. Quranic parallel. Ibrahim obeyed Allah immediately when tested. No hesitation, no delay. That immediate obedience elevated him to a status remembered for eternity. Your first Fajr in Ramadan works the same way. It signals to your soul, I am serious, I am ready, I am committed. Your first Fajr decides your spiritual ceiling. Where will you pray your first Fajr? Mosque or home? Comment below. This single moment, your first Fajr, can become the pivot point that transforms your entire Ramadan. It is not just a prayer, it is a spiritual launchpad. Connect it to global Muslim reality. Ramadan is not just about your comfort. It's about witnessing the strength of faith across the world, even under the hardest circumstances. Right now, in Gaza, Muslims fast under the sound of bombs and missiles. Their suhoor is often scarce. Their iftar might be a few dates and water. And yet, they hold on to Ramadan with unwavering devotion. In Xinjiang, Uyghur Muslims fast in secrecy. They hide their prayers, their Quran, their iftar gatherings, yet their hearts remain steadfast. In refugee camps around the globe, families break their fast with water alone because there is nothing else. No lavish iftar spread, no comfort of home, only trust in Allah. And they do it with patience, gratitude, and hope. Now ask yourself, if they can honor a Ramadan under oppression, danger, and scarcity, what excuse do we have in comfort with food on the table, electricity, and family around us? Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a call to action. It's a moral elevation, a challenge to value every moment of Ramadan. Directive message: honor Ramadan like someone who might not see the next one. Engagement: make dua for oppressed Muslims. Type in the comments, may Allah grant them relief. Let this perspective shift your Ramadan mindset. From comfort to sincerity, from routine to devotion, from distraction to intentionality. Every suhoor, every iftar, every prayer is precious. Every day of Ramadan is a gift, and the world reminds us that even in hardship, faith prevails. The 30-year projection. Vision. Pause for a moment and imagine yourself 30 Ramadans from now. Close your eyes. Picture the life you want. Your relationship with Allah stronger than ever. Habits you struggled with replaced by devotion. Your family, your community, your work, all aligned with purpose. Now ask yourself, will this Ramadan be the one that changed everything? Or just another month that passed unnoticed, leaving you the same as last year? Your future self is watching. Every choice you make on day one echoes across the next 30 years of Ramadans. Every Fajr you rise for, every sin you leave behind, every dua you write and repeat. This is the future self technique in action. Visualize the person you want to become, then take the first steps today, even small ones. Real story. A teacher in Egypt imagined himself as the parent he wanted to be. Patient, disciplined, and spiritually conscious. He decided on day one of Ramadan to fast with intention, pray tahajjud nightly, and speak with kindness to his children. Years later, he describes that first Ramadan as the pivot point for the life he now lives. Quranic inspiration. Yusuf envisioned a future of justice and leadership while imprisoned. His choices, patience, and planning in small steps on each day of trial led him to greatness. Directive message. Future you is watching you on day one. Engagement. In one word, what do you want this Ramadan to give you? Comment below. Remember, day one is not just today. It's the seed for the Ramadans you will live, the person you will become, and the legacy of your faith. Powerful outro call to action. Let's bring this full circle. On day one of Ramadan, here's what you must do. Declare war on one sin, the one that has held you back the most. Write your covenant with Allah. On paper, with intention, committing to change. Honor your first Fajr. Let it set the tone for your entire month. Make serious, specific dua. Speak to Allah with clarity and sincerity. Commit publicly. Tell someone, share it. Own your intention. Every one of these actions compounds. Each decision you make today echoes across the rest of Ramadan. Remember this. Some people watching this won't be alive next Ramadan. This is not fear-mongering. It's a reminder that time is a gift, not a guarantee. Don't gamble with this one. Don't wait for motivation to come naturally. Take charge now. This is your turning point. The month ahead can be ordinary, or it can be extraordinary. The choice is in your hands. Strong call to action. Share this with 3 people before Maghrib. Comment, "This Ramadan changes me." Save this video and come back after Eid to see how far you've come. Let your day one actions anchor the transformation you've been dreaming about. This Ramadan can mark the start of a new you, disciplined, devoted, intentional, and spiritually alive. Your future self is waiting. Your transformation begins today, right now, in this very moment. Powerful outro call to action. Let's bring this full circle. On day one of Ramadan, here's what you must do. Declare war on one sin, the one that has held you back the most. Write your covenant with Allah, on paper, with intention, committing to change. Honor your first Fajr. Let it set the tone for your entire month. Make serious, specific dua. Speak to Allah with clarity and sincerity. Commit publicly. Tell someone. Share it. Own your intention. Every one of these actions compounds. Each decision you make today echoes across the rest of Ramadan. Remember this. Some people watching this won't be alive next Ramadan. This is not fear-mongering. It's a reminder that time is a gift, not a guarantee. Don't gamble with this one. Don't wait for motivation to come naturally. Take charge now. This is your turning point. The month ahead can be ordinary, or it can be extraordinary. The choice is in your hands. Strong call to action. Share this with 3 people before Maghrib. Comment, "This Ramadan changes me." Save this video and come back after Eid to see how far you've come. Let your day one actions anchor the transformation you've been dreaming about. This Ramadan can mark the start of a new you, disciplined, devoted, intentional, and spiritually alive. Your future self is waiting. Your transformation begins today, right now, in this very moment. Powerful outro call to action. Let's bring this full circle. On day 1 of Ramadan, here's what you must do. Declare war on one sin, the one that has held you back the most. Write your covenant with Allah, on paper, with intention, committing to change. Honor your first Fajr. Let it set the tone for your entire month. Make serious, specific dua. Speak to Allah with clarity and sincerity. Commit publicly. Tell someone, share it, own your intention. Every one of these actions compounds. Each decision you make today echoes across the rest of Ramadan. Remember this. Some people watching this won't be alive next Ramadan. This is not fear-mongering. It's a reminder that time is a gift, not a guarantee. Don't gamble with this one. Don't wait for motivation to come naturally. Take charge now. This is your turning point. The month ahead can be ordinary or it can be extraordinary. The choice is in your hands. Strong call to action. Share this with 3 people before Maghrib. Comment, "This Ramadan changes me." Save this video and come back after Eid to see how far you've come. Let your day 1 actions anchor the transformation you've been dreaming about. This Ramadan can mark the start of a new you, disciplined, devoted, intentional, and spiritually alive. Your future self is waiting. Your transformation begins today, right now, in this very moment.